Oh, I know, more stuff with the computer camera. Oh, no! Hello, I'm MattBin1, and yes, there's more computer camera stuff. Did you hear that? I actually really like using my microphone when I'm doing videos. But sooner or later, I would get a camera that I can hook up to the microphone eventually, and stop using this computer camera. So let's get to some of the news. Last week we had the Super Bowl, and that had some trailers. Also this week we had the final trailer of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and some Yu-Gi-Oh news that Kaito and Alexis will be coming to RP, and the first episode of Zyuohger. I didn't watch it subbed yet. I watch it raw, which I always do, from the first episode of Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. So yeah, I get to it. While always wearing the Superman shirt. I'm actually on the side of Batman. I should get a Batman t-shirt. I only got this shirt because it had like all the... I think there were more Superman symbols than Batman symbols, and I think that I like Superman symbols more than the Batman symbols sometimes, so yeah. So, speaking of Batman and Superman, there's the trailer. We see it in the beginning. We see Batman being the Batman we always want to see in the movies. In the previous movie, he was like very slow with his fighting and stuff like that. And I think one Dark Knight trailers is like a Mountain Dew trailer, commercial for Mountain Dew. It's like Christian Bale Batman. It's like he's fighting slow. It's like that. But this one, it's like he's just like bat like this move like fast all over the place. Bounces one guy off the ground and like probably crack his neck or whatever. I mean, Batman's known like for being fast and people breaking people's bones a little bit. It makes sense that Batman would be like this. I mean, look what he did to the Joker in this universe. He knocked out all his teeth. So it's good that we get a quicker, faster Batman, like how in the Arkham games, which I never played, but I heard that they're really good. And also the Batman we get from the animes. That Batman was very quick on his feet. And like I can't think of any other Batman cartoons. There's there's the Batman. That one, he was very quick, and the Brave and the Bold. That one was like he could do anything kind of fast. So and also we see at the end of that trailer we got the Batman suit blocking a punch from Superman. Now this bat suit could be laced with kryptonite in it, or kryptonite could be around that area or around him, or that suit could be Kryptonian armor that from like Zod or whatever. Now I don't know how it would be melted down because I know that it's hard to break whatever. All indestructible. That's what I'm trying to say. I guess you can melt down Kryptonian metal with earth. Heat, I don't know that much about this universe that they're building. I haven't seen that much of it. I only seen Man of Steel. We also get to hear Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, and I think she's just using her not natural voice. I think Gal Gadot is Gal Gadot. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like Middle Eastern or Greek, like how Wonder Woman should be. Like she is kind of, the Amazons are Greek. Like they fight Greek gods, even though they're named Amazon, and Amazon is from South America. That's a little weird, I think. The Amazon is in America and their Amazon's from another place. I just found that weird. We also got a shot of her going into action. You almost want to think of a Xena, a warrior princess, if you ever saw that show. Like, I seen a little bit when I was younger. Like, yeah! Something like that. This trailer, they should have showed this for the second trailer instead of revealing too much, but I understand why they did it for, like, to reveal Doomsday, whatever. I still think there could be more. Like Lex Luthor could show up in a suit, a robot suit, whatever. It's Iron Man suit. So moving on to some Zyuohger news, the Zyuohger episode that I watched raw. Yeah, I can understand what's happening a little bit. Like I guess, well, first of all, the Zyuohger world is different from our world. Like the Red Ranger had to travel to, like he got one of those the cube things, I guess, and put it in a giant cube and transfer to the Zyuohger world. Got to meet the zoo people, or zoo men. I know I call them zoo men. They're not all men. They're all girls too. Zoo women. So he traveled, and I guess I was confused at the part. I thought the villains were in Zyuohger world, where they were destroying it, but they actually in the human world, our world, they were destroying that place. And then everyone else got transferred to our world, and then they fought off the villains. And I guess the reason why the Red Ranger has it because he met one of the Zyuohger people before, or he could be one of the Zyuohger people. So that's just a little prediction for later down the season. I'm liking the series so far. Like even though I don't understand what's happening, I gotta watch it a second time with subbing, not raw. So yeah, and we got a first look at Zyuohger world, not World War, not their world. The Ranger that was the world. I guess I can understand why they call him World now because he has the crocodile, the rhino, and the wolf. You can switch through colors, I guess, like how Gokaiger and Tokyuger in a way. I think he's black, silver, and gold, or orange. I can't tell it because the thing for it, it's kind of dim. It's a little light. It looks orange, probably gold actually. I like how Six Rangers are gold. There was one Six Ranger that was gold, Tokyo 6. Yeah, it could be orange or gold, whatever. I don't know. From this point. So moving on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc-V news. So Yuya will be traveling to the Exceed Dimension, and he'll meet up with Kaito and Alexa. That confused me when I saw on the article said Alexa now, because she's from GX and Kaito is from Zexal. Because Zexal is supposed to be the Exceed Dimension is supposed to be a version of Zexal, alternate version of Zexal. Even though I think Zexal's world is the standard world. It took me a while to think about it. At first I could have thought that Kaito and Alexis were siblings because like their Japanese name, I don't know how to pronounce it. Tenju, and her last name is Tenju-in. Yeah, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I also don't know Alexis' Japanese name because the only Japanese name I know from GX is J in Japanese name is Judai. I like saying that better. Judai or Jaden, I know it's mixed for me. But I like them both. I don't think Alexis will be part of the Exceed Dimension. I think Alexis will probably be a part of the Academy, the Fusion Dimension. So I don't think they'll be siblings. She'll just be an agent for the Academy. Now I don't understand why are we only getting these two, and why can't we get 4? So we got 2 characters for the Synchro Dimension. Now how come we're not getting 2 characters for the Exceed Dimension, like Shark, or I know they're not gonna do the main character, Yuma or Jaden. Why couldn't we got Shark or to be part of the Exceed Dimension, and Chaz or Zane to be part of the Fusion Dimension? I would love to see Zane again. I'd also like to see Chaz again, see evil Chaz again, like how in the beginning of GX, and then he just became good, like a clown, but still kind of like an ass. So we're probably gonna see more Galaxy support and Photon support, and also Cyber Warriors, not the machine versions. It's I think it was Cyber Dancers. Forgot, not Cyber Dancers. Cyber something. Like Alexis had Cyber cards, but they were not machines. They were warriors. So we might see more of that support. Well, I don't think we're gonna see the ritual versions that she had in GX. I think we're gonna see more fusion ones, because since she's from the Fusion Dimension, I wonder if they'll have Kaito's dual disc from Zexal, but like the hologram version of it, not like how it was in Zexal. Like I think we have for Jack. I think it's the same dual disc, but the hologram version, like how in 5D his dual disc was like on his arm and then went up there. But in Arc-V, it's like a hologram version, how like all the rest of the dual disc in Arc-V are holograms dual disc. Yeah, so we're gonna probably see Alexis with that sword dual disc, but a different color probably her own custom one. So it's the last thing, the Super Bowl stuff. So let's go into some Marvel news. Okay, I had to switch some shirts because I'm talking about Marvel stuff now. So the Super Bowl trailer has I think Bucky in some kind of Hydra facility. I think Cap is rescue him from that and then put him in that machine where he has an arm probably. That's probably point A and that's point B probably. We also have a scene where see Buck going up to Tony and then gonna shoot him, and then Tony pulls out turned on his Iron Man watch and gives him an Iron Man glove and blocks him whoa. That's pretty cool. He must have a mini arc reactor in there. So I think that's probably at the point where it's gonna have it's the Civil War of starting probably. That's what I think. There's also this chant going, "United we stand, united we fall. United we stand, united we fall." So it kind of tells how the Avengers were united to join, and then the Civil War brings them to fall, split up. And we also get to see a great lineup of Team Cap and Team Iron Man. We don't see Spider-Man. There is a big blank spot between Iron Man and Black Panther where I think Spider-Man could go, because in the Age of Ultron trailer, I think the CGI out Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. You see that scene where Thor is you see Thor and he goes "Is that the best you can do?" You see that in the trailer, and then when you saw the movie, you saw that same scene, and then you saw Silver and Scarlet Witch. He could have been CGI'd out. Or there's I think there's one mean where Spider-Man is taking the picture, which I think is kind of dumb. They just CGI him out probably. And also I thought Agent 13 was in this movie. He probably CGI out her as well, because she is in the promo art and the posters and everything else. If you give Iron Man Spider-Man, it'll be 6 on 6. Now if you give Agent 13 to Captain America, it'll be 7 on 6. Still uneven. Get her out of there. Get Agent 13 out of there. Get Emily Van Camp out of there. You know, probably don't like her in the movie. She had a few scenes in the last one, in the Winter Soldier. I liked her. She's a Carter. She's a descendant of Peggy Carter. So the X-Men, yeah. Don't know what much to say about it, because kind of drawing my mind out from X-Men, because my problems with it. I think because we've seen the end of Days of Future Past, and also Deadpool. It takes place in our time. Everything is fine in the future, in our time, 2016. It's just like, Psylocke, I think that's her name, does cut a car in half, and that looks kind of cool. I think we do see like Nightcrawler fighting like beasts in a cage, something like that. I think that's kind of mirroring the first X-Men movie, how we first saw Wolverine, he was like fighting a cage with somebody. The mutants are well known now from alternating the timeline. I think it's for the X-Men stuff. Yeah, still don't want to see the movie. It's just that the hype for me of the X-Men Apocalypse, just not the hype that I want it to be. Like, I wish they were doing it in the Apocalypse story in 2016 instead of the 80s. It's just like, ugh. Why? So last but not least, on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer, there's not that much. We do see Krang, which like it's a big freak out. You see like his eye, and Michelangelo like what's this thing, and like knock on the bowl belly, whatever, and then you see like Krang's eye. It looks very pink and Krang's how is in the cartoon, and it looks like they're using the actual look from the cartoon of Krang's robot body, but probably is bigger. Hey, did that thing grow in the cartoon? I think it did grow in the cartoon. It looks giant. That's all. Probably doesn't grow like how it did in the cartoon, and it looks to be like how in the last one they had like battle on a roof. Now this one looks like they're having a battle on a giant disc, or it could be the Technodrome they're battling on. It looks like it's floating, or it could be the Technodrome, or the Technodrome is floating. So one or the other. Yeah, like again, like this movie does look like it's gonna be fun and it's exciting. I can't wait for it. Can't wait for all these movies as well. I'm always saying that. I am looking forward to these movies. So. And also, we got to look at the next form for Ghost. It's not the final form. It's just the form before the final form. That I think it's called Kamen Rider Ghost Grateful, and that's the item we saw last year, like how like that weird belt. So yeah, that's the new form for it for the final form of Ghost. But yeah, that's great. So be aware of my Deadpool review for this week and the Ninja review, some other videos of this week. Review alert. What do you think of all of these trailers and things for anime and Sentai and Kamen Rider? Please leave a comment down below. Give me a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe for more. I've been Matt1, and explosion!